Hi mamas, it's Tori. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, then hi, welcome. I am so glad that you clicked on this video, and if you are interested in more videos all about motherhood inspired by nature, which includes topics like eating a traditional foods diet, herbs and natural remedies, and respectful conscious parenting, then I think you'll like the other videos and the content that I produce, so I would love if you click the subscribe button. So being a mother is arguably one of the most sacred and endearing jobs in the whole world. I think that most mothers would agree that there are plenty of times where we ignore our own needs and put ourselves on the back burner and instead spend all of our energy into growing and nurturing our children. It's easy to let our own health and wellness sit on the back burner. And I have a great example of this. When I was pregnant with my first baby, I carried a water bottle with me everywhere I went, and I drank nearly a gallon of water a day. And I would hear other moms who already had children talk about how they couldn't remember to drink water, or it was so hard for them to put in the effort to drink water. And I was just thinking, it's so easy for me to drink a lot of water. That's crazy. Why can't these moms remember to drink water? That's not hard for me at all. Well, then I had my baby and I realized what they're talking about. And now being pregnant with my second one, with having a child, I even more realize what they're talking about, because as moms, you don't think about carrying your own water bottle anymore. You grab your child's water bottle, or maybe you take your water bottle in the car, but if you're getting out at the park and you only have two hands and you don't have something to put your water bottle in, whose water bottle are you going to grab? Your child's water bottle, so that they don't go thirsty. Same for meals and jackets and snacks. It's so easy to put our own health and our own nourishment on the back burner to take care of our children. So it takes a lot of intentionality to remember to nourish and nurture myself just as much as my child, because my child's health is my priority. But we have to remember as mothers that our health is also our priority as well. So one of the ways that I love making sure that I am prioritizing and getting plenty of nourishment and nutrients in my body is through incorporating herbs into my diet and into my daily routine. Not only are herbs a great way to get nourishment, but they are packed with vitamins, packed with nutrients, and are a great way to help you manage stress and give you a boost and energy to your day. So now I want to get into the video about 5 herbs that I think every mama should have in her medicine cabinet and just be intentional to incorporate in your life on the daily. Obviously not all 5 of them every day, but these are just 5 herbs that I think are really good for moms and expecting mamas too. Me, because I'm currently pregnant in my 3rd trimester, and I'm even more intentional to make sure that I am consuming some of these herbs to make sure I'm getting all of my nutrients and staying hydrated. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. All right, so our first herb is nettles. I mean, what kind of herbalist would I even be if nettles wasn't one of my favorite herbs? Nettle is known for being a favorite among herbalists because of its incredible minerals and nutrients that it has. Nettle is known as the real herbal multivitamin because it holds such high amounts of nutrients, and the nutrients are in a form that is very, very absorbable to our bodies. So nettle has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, F, K, zinc, magnesium, iron, copper, selenium, boron, bromine, chlorophyll, potassium, phosphorus, iodine, chromium, and so many of the B complex vitamins. And it has more protein than almost any other plant. Some sources say that 1 quart of a nettle infusion has 1,000 mgs of calcium, 300 mgs of magnesium, and 600 mgs of potassium. And just to put that in perspective, 1,000 mgs of calcium is how much is the recommended daily amount by the dairy companies and stuff. I believe it's around 1,000, maybe a little bit more. But so basically a quart of nettles has just as much calcium as your recommended daily dosage, but it's in a form that is super easy for your body to absorb. So that is just wild to me. If you're interested in knowing how to make an infusion, then I have a video that I'll link right here, and you can just click and see how you do it. They're basically long steeped teas that have been teas that have been steeped for a long period of time, like overnight or 4 hours, just to make sure that you can get all the nutrients out of the herbs. So I highly recommend that all mothers start your day, or at least some of your days, with a nettle infusion, just because of what a boost it gives your day. And nettles are also safe, completely safe to share with your children. So I share mine with my toddler all the time, and she's totally used to the taste and she loves it. I will say it does have a little bit of an earthy taste. I really actually like and kind of crave the taste now plain, but if you're just starting out drinking it, then you could add some honey to it to sweeten it, or maybe mix in some peppermint or spearmint or another flavorful herb to help take out some of the earthy taste. But nettles are just such a nourishing, safe, have been used for thousands of years for vitamins and nutrients. So my top recommendation of an herb for mamas is to start consuming nettles. Okay, the second herb that I recommend all mamas incorporate into their life is Oatstraw. Oatstraw is incredibly gentle, nourishing, and it supports the immune system as well as increasing your body's tolerance to stress, but extremely, extremely gently. So what mama couldn't use an increase in stress tolerance, right? Oats and Oatstraw are filled with minerals and contain high amounts of calcium, magnesium, vitamin E, and vitamin B. And it also contains resistant starch, which functions kind of like fiber, and so it helps digestion and feeds your gut-friendly bacteria. And here, I actually made myself a infusion of Oatstraw last night, so I've been sipping on this all throughout the day today. And here's my jar of Oatstraw. The Latin name is Avena sativa, and here's what it looks like. Basically just like straw that you would feed horses, but hey, the reason they feed it to animals is because it has so many minerals, right? So it's good for the animals, good for us. So the best way to get the minerals from the oat straw is to consume it in an infusion, just like the nettles. So again, check out my video on how to make an herbal infusion if you don't already know. And again, these nutrients are really, really easily absorbed by your body. And this is a very, very gentle herb and nerve tonic, extremely gentle on the body. So it is safe for mamas, pregnant mamas, and little ones, children of all ages. It's safe for everybody. Okay, the third herb that I recommend for mamas is red raspberry leaf, which if you are into the world of herbs or natural health at all, then I'm sure you've heard of this herb for women and for women's health, because it has been used traditionally for thousands and thousands of years to support women's health. So red raspberry leaf contains vital nutrients like calcium, magnesium, iron. Red raspberry leaf provides like so many nutrients that are needed for a healthy uterus, and as well as toning and relaxing muscles just all throughout the pelvis. And it's excellent for PMS symptoms, for relieving cramps, and for helping to regulate hormones. It's a must-have herb for mothers. I haven't started drinking it yet in pregnancy. It's commonly used in pregnancy and has been used traditionally in pregnancy. I like to wait until at least my third trimester to start drinking it. That's up to the individual and what you decide with your care provider, but most care providers don't want you to drink it in your first trimester. Some are okay with you starting at your second trimester, and then usually it's safe to start consuming it in your third. And it's really good in preparing for birth and labor because it, like I said, it tones the uterus, tones the muscles of the uterine muscles, and just helps prepare your body to make your contractions more efficient when you go into labor and give birth. So I'm going to start drinking this soon because I just entered my third trimester this week. So probably around, in the next week or two, around 30 weeks, I'll probably start drinking red raspberry leaf tea every day, maybe alternating it with nettles and oat straw as well, just since they're all such powerful powerhouses and packed with nutrients, all good things for the baby. So yes, but I definitely recommend red raspberry leaf, and talking with your healthcare provider if red raspberry leaf is the right choice for you. Okay, so the fourth herb that I recommend all mamas incorporate and use for their health is rosemary. Now, rosemary is a well-known culinary herb, but it is one of my favorite herbs, okay? So it is anti-inflammatory due to its rosmarinic acid and its ursulic acid, which are contained in the plant. So it's a warming and spicy herb, and it's great for getting blood flowing and increasing circulation. I love the flavor of rosemary, so I actually like adding like some of a rosemary tincture that I made to a glass of water just to flavor my water and get the benefits of the rosemary and all its constituents. It increases circulation in the scalp and head, brain, so it's often said that it can increase memory as well as help your hair and your nails strengthen and grow faster and longer. Shakespeare actually used the line "rosemary for remembrance" in his play Hamlet, so it has a long historical use of being used for minor memory problems, and I actually feel like it helps my mom brain when I drink it regularly. I also love to use rosemary as a hair rinse because it does increase blood flow and circulation on your scalp, and so a lot of people feel like it helps their hair grow faster. And so I just make an infusion with it on the stove or boil a few tablespoons in a pot of water, and then I let that cool, and I strain the herbs out, and then I bring that liquid into the shower with me and rinse my hair out with it to help my hair grow strong and healthy. I also want to mention that rosemary is not generally considered safe in pregnancy, so always make sure that you do your own research on any herbs that you see recommended online before you consume them if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Okay, so the last herb that I recommend is lemon balm. This lemon balm is like a mama's savior some days. You know those really hard days where you're just like barely making it to bedtime and you feel frazzled and you want to hide in the bathroom and lock your door? Ideally, those days should not be happening a lot, but they happen to all of us sometimes, especially as we have growing toddlers, multiple kids, like it's bound to happen. And so I think a lot of things can contribute to a mother's extreme stress. I mean, there's lack of sleep, lack of maternal support, adrenal fatigue, damaged gut, all these things, not a healthy diet. But when you are having days like that, lemon balm can come to your rescue. Lemon balm is here to help. Lemon balm is an incredible anxiety reducer, and it is a calming, nourishing herb as well. It gently helps strengthen and calm our frazzled nerves and our anxious mind and our nervous system. Lemon balm can be taken as a tincture, or it can be made into an infusion or a tea. And it is also a very gentle herb that is safe for children who also may be struggling with worry or doubts or restlessness. It's very soothing. It's good to drink just to calm your nervous system down and take a deep breath and help you when you feel stressed out or anxious. I actually like taking it in tincture form. I've made a tincture, and so I've given it to some people who experience like anxiousness sometimes at work if they work in a stressful environment, and they carry the tincture in their purse and just like take a dropper full or 15 drops to help calm their nervous system down, calm their frazzled nerves down. And I just feel like lemon balm is really good at that. It's a very grounding, nourishing herb. So definitely one that moms want to have close to them for those days when you just feel like you can't take anymore and you need a break. Lemon balm to the rescue. So when I am not pregnant, I like to consume all of these herbs every week, really. I rotate usually days between nettle and Oatstraw infusions, like every other day. Sometimes I have a break in there and do some other ones, but I try to drink nettle and Oatstraw infusions like pretty regularly. And then I like to add the rosemary tincture to my water to flavor it a few days out of the week. I take lemon balm as needed for stress or anxiety and worry, and then I drink red raspberry leaf tea infusions around like my menstruation time to help support my body and my hormones in that way. So that is the regimen that I do when I'm not pregnant. It looks a little bit different now because I'm not doing the rosemary and I haven't started the red raspberry leaf tea yet, but the nettles and Oatstraw for sure are like the go-to herbs in pregnancy that I use. So anyway, I hope that you guys like this video. Comment below and let me know which herbs you want to get started trying, or which herbs you already tried, or which herbs you're like excited about to start trying. And I hope that, yeah, I hope this provided some insight for you and encourages you that you can get started incorporating herbs into your diet and into your life. All right, let me know if you have any questions, just comment and I'll be sure to respond. Thanks so much for being here, guys, and thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.